Rotten robbers. It seems as though grave robbers would stop at nothing to steal a pharaoh's treasures. In 1898, a French historian, Victor Loret, explored the tomb of Amenhotep II. He hoped to find a coffin and a neatly wrapped mummy. Instead, he found something out of a horror movie. He described it in his diary. I had only a candle for light and almost stumbled into a well, a deep pit used to catch the water when the Valley of the Kings flooded. I placed a ladder over the ugly hole and crawled over to the other side. I was in a small room. Broken statues were scattered over the floor. Thieves had been there before me. A doorway led into another room. That was where I hoped to find the mummy. It was deep into the night, and I was afraid. But I stepped through the door with my spluttering candle in my hand. A horrible sight met my eyes. There was a small boat in the room. The boat built to carry the pharaoh into the next world. But in place of the mummy, there was a corpse, black and grinning. Its face was turned towards me. I felt it was staring at me. Its long brown hair was in clumps around its head. I never dreamed I was looking at a mummy that had been torn from its wrappings. There was a hole in its chest and another in its skull. I thought I was looking at the victim of a human sacrifice. Or was it maybe a thief who had been caught by the guards and killed on the spot? And still, the eyes stared at me. Loret had found the mummy of a prince. It had been unwrapped soon after it had been buried, the thieves looking for jewels wrapped in its bandages. Loret's shocks were not over. He found 3 other torn mummies in the other rooms, a man, a woman and a boy. The man's mummy was King Amenhotep II. It had some of the padding torn from its mouth in the search for jewels. A strip of cloth hung out like a dead tongue. There were 9 more coffins in the tomb. These contained 9 wrecked mummies, which had been collected by King Pinigem in ancient times. Thieves had got at them a second time. Would you unwrap a corpse and smash open its body to steal its jewels? You shouldn't feel too sorry for Amenhotep II's mummy. When he was alive, he was pretty ruthless. In his 1425 BC battles against the Nubians, he captured 7 enemy princes and wanted them killed as sacrifices to the gods. You would give the job to an executioner. Amenhotep II killed them himself. That day, the gods didn't get a sacrifice of mincemeat. They got prince meat.